Hey guys, welcome back. Who's ready to make a mess? Well, it might not be. Sometimes it is, sometimes it works. We all have, card stock in our paper bags that we're not going to use in a package. We're not going to use it. We're not making anything with it. We just don't like it. So what can we do with it? We are going to make some collages on here, and we're going to glue some little pieces together on here, and then we're going to sew it, and then we're going to cut it into tags and journaling cards and pockets and anything we want to use it for. But we're going to turn ugly into pretty, or hopefully try. Or it may just still be ugly and you can use it in an ugly project. Who cares? You're using up stuff and getting rid of it. I guess by now y'all have figured I had a whole lot of book pages that I was saving for crafting. And it's mostly old glue books and stuff that, you know, if I'm gluing something down, I would put it on the page, and pages got glued together and so forth and so on. But a lot of it was used, and I'm not inking any of it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the collage with you. Then I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to go and sew it because the machine is still in the other room. And then I'm going to come back and show you how I sewed it and how I will use it. Okay? But while I'm doing it, let's just chit-chat. So I have some book pages down. I don't want the whole thing to be covered in book pages. So I'm going to take a little bit of this coffee dyed paper here. And I'm going to take me some strips. And I'm going to glue some strips on here too. Because like I said, you want it to be a base. And now if you use wet glue to do this, I suggest you let it set up for 24 hours before you sew it. Make sure that glue is good. I have used this glue stick before. It dries really fast. So after I pause the video, I'll fix me some coffee, I'll relax a little bit, and I'll pick it back up and it will be dry in probably about 20 minutes, depending on how fast I work, because some of this is going to be dry immediately when I finish the others. So let's see. I'm just randomly putting it in any order. Let's see, Christmas 2 years ago. 2 years ago. But I am going to tear out this design. Get as close as I can to it. I don't want that big blob of paper. Let's stick this on here. And this is going to be the paper base. So if you want to come back after you've got it done, if it turns out really good, the way you really want it to be, always photocopy it onto cardstock, because you can use it over and over and over again. If it doesn't, cover it up with lace and fabrics and other things. So that's up at the top. Let's put one down here. Put some of this on here. And I am going to come back and do some more of the iCads. I haven't forgotten them. I just needed a break from them. Let's see. This should go up. Today is Tuesday. I have one for, this will go up Thursday morning. Thursday night, we are going to be doing a live at 3 o'clock Eastern time on my channel. I have several that are supposed to be coming on. I will be here one way or the other, regardless. And we're going to be doing stash busting. We're all going to be, you know, using up stuff that we want to finish making, using up stuff in our stash that we want to repurpose and have a new purpose for it, build up our ephemera pals, whatever. And we have a couple of slots open. If anyone wants to join us, you can message me on Facebook, or if you come in to the live, just say, hey, send me a link, I want to come on. And then I'll tell you, message me on Facebook so I can connect with you, and I will send you the link to come on to craft with us. Thursday won't be an open mic, just chit chat. It will be crafting. Getting some of those apples covered up. Let's see, I have a couple of tags already drawn out, but I have some extra paper on here. So I'm going to take a couple of pieces of this purple. And I'm not sticking it all the way down because it's going to be sewn. And the more glue I put on it, the longer it takes it to dry. So I'm trying to get away from some pink. So let me find some other colors in my stash. What is this? Trying to get away from pink. So what do I pull out? Pink. Come on, what else did y'all expect me to have in my stash? I got a lot of pink. But I'm trying to break away from just using pinks and whites and earth tones. I really am. I was showing some of my prototypes of journals I made, and she says, can you use any other colors? And it dawned on me, yeah, I do repeat the same colors. So I'm breaking that mold. And that's another good thing about this Stash Busters. It kind of gets you out of the rut you have found yourself in and didn't even realize you were in it. Because you're so used to doing the same thing over and over and over. I have some great ideas I want to do for pockets. So I want to get some different, unique, individual backgrounds for pockets. Not something everybody has at their, ooh, cool color. I like this color. Yeah, of course, it's earth tone. Okay, Gabby, you gotta get away from earth tones too. I do like it. Now when I sew it, I'll do a large zigzag this way, a large zigzag this way, and this way. And then I'll just start turning my paper and going through it and just hit or miss sewing things down. And anything that isn't glued down, when I finish sewing, I'll come back and put some wet glue and just glue down the little pieces sticking up. So let's see. Ooh, this would be pretty on there, I think. Put some gold in here. You know what? I gotta go to the scissors. I just think this will be more unique going to the scissors. won't all be torn. Put some dimensions into it. Okay, let's put this one up here. What other colors do I have? Don't need black and white. I want to save that for a pool. I can use this piece. And just put all different kinds of paper on here. There's some cardstock, some embossed, some magazine, some more magazine. Just regular copy dyed papers. I might put some tissue paper in here. Oh, that's too much together. Oh, that's together. Wow. I don't want to cover up all the book page. I want some peeking through. Let's see. In my opinion, I still have too many apples showing. It's the apples I don't like. So, let's see. What else can I put in here? Use a couple pieces of this. And if I knew I was just going to use this for, let's say, I was going to do it for vintage pockets, I would go with all earth tone colors. But since I don't know what I'm going to use them for, I'm just going to put them all in here, all mixed up. And rhyme the reason, just pulling and gluing. And if you try to do one of these and you put it in a pattern, and I've done it many times, it's more difficult, it's not relaxing, and it looks like you intentionally made a pattern. Okay. I like it. It's got just enough apples showing through that they're not going to be the majority of anything I cut out, but a little bit on each one. And I'm going to go sew. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I have sewn it. I hope you can see the stitches. I went a little crazy. I just sewed it everywhere. And you see a little better on the back. I just kept turning the paper and turning the paper and sewing it. So this part is sewn down. Now I'm going to put some fabric scraps on here and a little bit of lace. I'll save most of the lace for when I make the actual pockets. Oh, well, that came out wet. Excuse me. My throat wants to dry up on me all of a sudden. So let's see. I forgot to refill my bottle. Yes, I did. So a little piece here. Come through this black a little with the piece. Let's see. And again, I'm just tacking it down because, like I said, when I make the actual little pockets and so forth, I will be sewing those as well. Journal cards, tags, pockets, whatever. So, you know, it'll be sewn down. I just want it tacked down for right now. And this came out of Kapuri's never-ending snippet bag. So yeah, I'm kind of still pulling from that. I got this little piece out of her snippet bag. So I'm going to put this little piece of lace in here. I don't have any of this color. But basically, I'm not following any pattern. Not, you know, just put it in here just to get it down. And like I said before, if it turns out so that you absolutely don't like it, you're going to be cutting it up anyway, and you're going to be using it and covering it up. So, plenty of things to do with them, and I will do another video showing what I actually use this sheet with. I won't be copying this one because it's not something I would want to replicate. It's not one I like. And like I said earlier, I do much better if I don't turn on the camera. Once I know I'm filming, I don't know. I do better if I just craft and don't narrate, and then go back and do the narration later. But doing it this way, straight on, just talking to the camera, I always mess up something. So that is all the fabric I have for right now that is not a repeat of the same thing without pulling more. And like I said, I don't want to put the lace and stuff on it yet. I want to do that when I actually use the pockets, to make the pockets. So maybe tomorrow's video will be showing you what I do with this piece of paper, because my shadow is getting really bad right now. I don't know why, but yeah, we're getting a bad shadow right now. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and call this piece done. Once this glue dries, I will cut it. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys make some too. See you soon.